There you go. Sorry about that. So, Skyking with you. Tuesday night stream. Little late because of some computer issues. Want to say shout out to hello Daniel Chardero. We got the Zarlik and Dan and Wushin. Hello, on time. Yay. Good deal. Good deal, everyone. Hello. Bonjour. Konnichiwa. Jola. Anaseo. Howdy. I don't know many other ways to say hello. I even think in German it's still hello. G'day for all those who speak Australian. G'day. In French it would actually be bonsoir, because it is evening time for us. Bonjour. Yo. Those are good ones. These are all good. These are all great suggestions. Sup. My mom says that. My mom says sup. She'll call me and go, sup. When I was a kid, we did the Jolas already. We did say Jola for Chardero. When me and my brother were kids, story time with Skyking. My dad, he always says bud. He calls us bud, right? But he doesn't just say bud, right? He doesn't say, hey bud, hey bud. He goes, bud, bud, bud. Hey bud. That's what he always does. Even now, he does that. So, my mom and dad got a divorce, and we were living with our mom, and me and my brother, we just had this habit of doing that to each other. Hey, bud. And mom would always tell us to shut up. She'd be like, shut up. And every time she'd tell us shut up, me and my brother would just go, okay, bud, 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 and just call our mom bud all the time, and it would just drive her absolutely insane. So how much of a shit was I as a kid? I was a shit as a kid, and that's what we would do. So now you know, bud. God, we were assholes. We were assholes to our parents. I don't care. That's what kids are supposed to be. Kids are supposed to be mean to their parents, right? So that's how that goes. I was testing a microphone out, so I have this microphone stand here, but I have no more microphone on it. But I was doing some singing because I like to test things. And then over here we do have the Grit, passed out asleep under the guitars, under the purple lamp. We have the Grit, the hero of the night, the hero of every night, the hero of our hearts, Mr. Grit. Mr. Grit, you're a mean one. Mr. Grit. When Christmas comes around, we sing the Grinch song for him. He doesn't appreciate it. He does not appreciate it when we sing the Grinch song. He starts slapping us with his claws. So, I want to show you something cool. If you're in the Discord, you've already seen it. We got done with the Markarthside bullshit town. We're done with Markarthside town. But check this out. Tell me how good this looks. How good does that look for a bar sign? That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I hate the mesh, but the sign is nice. So how much more modding are you going to do with Skyrim? Buddy, I don't know, Daniel. So here's my sign, which I think I'm gonna make a new mesh. I'm gonna release this mod before I make a new mesh, but I'm gonna make a new mesh. But so this is my sign, and this is currently what you get on Nexus. So I think I might touch up a couple of signs with this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna see. But I think I'm okay with this. We'll see. Maybe I'll just, anything that's wood, I'll just redo it with this wood texture. Imagine this wood texture for like all of this. Who knows? Maybe I'll just get bored. Maybe I'll get fired from my job and need a hobby and just be supported with donations.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
No, that won't happen. No, Nords have no motor functions or motor function skills. They're very gorilla-like in their movements. So this was definitely not painted by a Nord, because Nords are not this eloquent with anything. Words, thoughts, actions, motives, motions. Definitely a Nord did not paint this, no. This came from an Imperial, like a Breton or an Elf or something like that. Somebody of a higher being, you know. Definitely not a Nord. Tell me you hate Nords without saying you hate Nords. Hey, baby. Hey, Bubba. I can't do it. I can't do the stupid voice. Sophistication. Nords lack a certain sophistication to be able to paint a sign like that. That is what I meant to say. Thank you. You're absolutely right. And then over here, I also did this fun sign, which you all saw, which I think is a cute sign. But I did some things for the house, right? So you buy the house, but check it out when it's still empty. Some things that I changed. So now when you buy the house, it's completely empty, and I put some crates in areas. And what's cool is that the crates change once you start unlocking aspects of the house. Right? So you got all these crates and junk. Hey, bruv. Okay, so if we come down here and we do the living room, ooh, it all changes. I'll do the armory. I'll do the balcony. Okay, cancel. So now all those boxes changed over into furniture. How cool is that? And I added a couple extra chests. So now we have, if you come over to like here, you have your sold gem satchel, but then you have like an enchanted jewelry chest and an enchanted armor chest. So you can, like, whatever you're enchanting, if you need to enchant some jewelry, just throw it in here or throw it in there. If you've already enchanted, throw it in there. I don't know. I threw an extra chest over here. It's kind of a catch-all. But the thing is that a lot of people come home like over encumbered, and they don't want to go upstairs or go all around their house to unload everything. So here's just kind of you a chest to just dump everything if you want to. And then here's like a little satchel to dump everything in there. If I do the alchemy room, I added here, we have an alchemy satchel, but then up here I put a potions chest. So you can store all your potions that you don't need, or maybe you're saving up or something like that. You can just put all of your potions in there. So for me, I have potions that I only take on certain quests. Like, oh, I'm going on this quest, I'm not going to need these kinds of potions. If I know I'm going to be like in an icy cave and fighting against like things shooting ice at me, maybe there's a list of or a set of potions I want. So I can keep just everything in there if I want to. You know, I agree with you, Daniel, about that. Hello, Lucy. Dan, thank you. Handy dandy nearby storage is always nice. And you're absolutely right about that. And I've heard people say that, and I've heard people go, they'll show pictures of like this pile of loot that they just dump next to the door. And I'm like, maybe I should put a chest there. So here's a chest. And over here, you also have a cupboard if you want to just throw things in the cupboard also. Both have unlimited storage. And of course, everything in here is set to no respawn. So even in the kitchen, let me buy the kitchen. Notice no kitchen. Now we buy the kitchen, and now we have a kitchen. All right. So basically, the barrels are no respawn, and all of these sacks are no respawn. So you can just kind of get whatever you can store whatever you want in these things. So those are 6 containers, unlimited containers just for the kitchen if you want. And every room has storage, except for like the balcony. I guess you could use this cupboard. But like the kids' rooms, they have their own chests. And here you have your big monster chest, your master chest. But every station tries to have a couple of chests and stuff. And then in the bedroom, the master bedroom, you have your main foot chest, but then you also have like a strong box if you are so inclined to use a strong box. But then you also have, these wardrobes, these end tables, and yeah, that's it. So I don't think you need any more than that just for the master bedroom. You should be okay. The only person who doesn't have like a chest is your follower bedroom, but they do have a wardrobe and an end table, so you can kind of just use those. I've never heard of a follower using their own chest, so I didn't give them one. But if y'all think that's enough storage, then I'm good. Then I won't make any more storage stuff. That's right. Good, y'all love it. Good evening, Stitch. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Volter. We got everybody. Hit the like button while we have everyone here. Just hit the like button. Okay. So, I feel like, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get, so Shane's been telling me that I need to get Blender, but I really don't want to have to learn another 3D modeling program. I really want my 3D Studio Max. Yeah, Dan, you're absolutely right about that. But I want to make new 3D meshes for this sign. Really bad. I want to make new 3D meshes. Because it makes me sad. Okay, things that need signs would be our magic shop and our clothing shop. So we're gonna get that taken care of. Sign looks gorgeous, says Stitch. Thank you. Yeah, Lydia's a bit of a creep. I'm gonna see if I can find something that would make a good sign. That's fun. I want to find like a cool spool. Oh, that would have been a cool that would have been a fun clothing store name, is the Cool Spool. So do we want to do painted or do we want to do engraved? Let's see. I don't think yarn will work. I thought about doing that. It just depends on how detailed it is and if it looks like, yes, that could be carved. Sometimes you're like, that's not carved. That can't be carved. Sorry. Kind of like that one. Very big. Let me see. Some of these I really like, some of these I don't. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but it's okay. I like this one too. Okay. Nope. Let me do it like this. Screenshot. Alright, so I'm gonna open this up real quick here and let you all see. So I want to do a we're gonna start with the clothing store. I'm just gonna grab a couple things that I've gotten. So we got this homeboy, which I may see if I can get that bigger. Then we're gonna edit the shit out of them. I kind of like it. I really like these guys and this. So I'm gonna see if I can combine these. Okay. So I'm gonna do new. Just do this real quick here. Right. Let's keep that the same size. This can go away. This here, make this bigger. How can I position this? I might just leave that out. I think that's messing me up more than anything. This is fine. Like that. Okay. Go away. We can try both. I was just, you know, thinking like there's some designs that are like so intricate and stuff, like a photograph, and you're like, they probably didn't etch a photograph into wood or, you know, carve a photograph into wood. So we're going to get my sign. I'm going to, let's see, what color should we do this? We could do this in like a few different colors here. I'm thinking, I don't know what color. I don't know what color. What's a good color that goes with brown? Opposite of brown. Blue and orange. Well, what's going on here? Why is this in grayscale? Let's do something a little more faded than that. Okay. Do this. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to do this as a color overlay of black. Just do spool mask. So here's our sign that we made here. And I am going to just do a little editing here. Get our spool. And in here, I'm going to grab, we're going to add this mask. And we need to rotate all of that and put it on its side. So I need to do something here. I'm going to get, let's get rid of this. Let's do new locations. Open an explorer. Textures, clutter, signage, ends, this one. So I'm going to take this and just pop it here. And now we can see what's going on. Right? It's pretty centered. And then let's do this color overlay again with that blue. I thought that blue was pretty. Yeah, cool. And I'm gonna grab this and just type, I don't know, clothing, like this, right? But let's choose like another font. Okay. Yeah, the blacksmith sign should be made of iron, I think. Let's find a fun font. That's not that one. That's okay. I'm thinking we should use Courier New. Something that's like, I don't know. I don't want to say feminine, but something that's kind of flowy and like decorative. You know? Flowing and decorative. Not too masculine. Not too Nordic. You know? It's all about the branding. And I feel like if anyone in Skyrim knows anything about branding, it'll probably be like the clothiers. They're probably the only ones that have like formal education outside of bards. So they probably took a marketing class, right? You can't do cursive because I found out in a research study that most, like, I'm not gonna say most, a vast number of people under a very certain age in America cannot read cursive nor write it. So if you put something in cursive in your marketing or on your website or whatever, a lot of people are not going to know what it says. FYI. Plus, in small font, if you have to look at it in a small format, it's almost illegible even for people that can read it. But I just find that ridiculous that people cannot read and write in cursive. I was like, are you shitting me? Just, I don't know, over my head how that's even a possibility. I don't know if anybody here's a teacher, but I also heard that most kids graduating high school in America, most kids graduating high school read and write on a 3rd and 4th grade level. Read and write on a 3rd and 4th grade level. Because I guess no kid left behind or something. They just graduate them. They're just like, you know, they might hold some back for a year or something, most of the time not. And then they just push them on. They'll be the next teacher's problem. I remember when I was in high school, there were some classes where they were like, okay, we're just going to have to review what y'all did last year for the first 4 weeks. I don't know. But now it just seems like it's just ridiculous. I really did not see anything here that's like, oh, that's perfect. You know what I mean? Because the ones that I liked were cursive. Like that, which doesn't really show up that well. Like I would like that, but that's not going to work because people can't read it. Let me choose that one. Okay, so that's going to be our logo right there. Should it be Taylor Clothing? You're a yeecher, Daniel? Woof. Oh, teacher. Okay, well, Daniel, you might need to take a typing class, buddy. They can't cope, think critically, or communicate. Well, that's a teenager, right? I mean, that's a kid. Not being able to cope, think critically, or communicate. That's just everyone under the age of like 16. I love cursive. I took penmanship. But I mean, who just like what? Like, it's hard with a mouse. Let me tell you that. Ooh, it's so hard with a mouse. There you go. It kind of says Skyking. God, that was horrid. Let me see if I can turn on smoothing, because that was just sad. Here, I'll just do sky. There you go. Sky. Hey, Thomas. I think the easiest is a Z. Z's are very easy. I love doing an A. That's my cursive A, right? B, I love doing loopy loops, right? B. C is just bullshit. D is phenomenally hard to do. Let me see if I can, no, hold on. Yes, D is hard. Giggity. Yeah, D's are not fun. You can also go straight down with it if you want. And I think the reason is because I write my block letter D starting at the top and go around, right? Whereas in cursive, you do it from the bottom, which makes it difficult to do a D. E, bullshit. F, what's an F? You could do it like that. Yeah, like you could do an F like this, but I think it's like, I don't know, I can't remember. F, G, a G. G's the hard one, right? G's a lot like a D, but it's super hard. Right? That's a G. Difficult, because G goes this way, right? Right, yeah, you don't do a G yet. Yeah, okay. Lower G, a circle with an 8 on it. That's a G. That's a lowercase cursive G. Now my J's, I stole my J from John Hancock. Yes. John, and then Hancock with a mouse. Yes. Anyway, now you know. Now you know people can't write in cursive. Okay, so we're gonna do save as, desktop, PNG, spool PNG, yes. And then I'm going to do this in black. Desktop, PNG, spool mask, yes. Okay, and now let's do this again. There that is. And then this is going to be there this is. Well, maybe we'll resave it as something else then. There we go. So there is our, there's that. My lord, I'm old. I wonder if I actually need this. If I turn this off, right? If I just remove this. Yeah. Okay, so let's just change the color this way. Fuck all that noise. We're doing monotone. So what color do we want it? And we can see it in real time now. Orange. Orange is pretty. Yes, it does look regular than just plain old handwriting. Yeah. I took calligraphy in elementary and middle school, yeah. Edwardian. I took Edwardian penmanship. Maybe it should be taught again, but the way everything is with computers now, I can kind of see handwriting being almost non-existent in the future. Seems strange to think. Times change, brother. You know, we stopped carving on rock. You know, I mean, look, when they stopped teaching how to carve on rock back in, like, you know, Samaria, everything went to the shitter after that. You know, Tower of Babel collapsed. You know, we can't even build towers anymore. The best we have is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But you know, I think that, you know, with the advent of computers and stuff, yeah, I like the way orange pops also. You know, with the advent of computers and stuff, I wouldn't, you know, be surprised to see in 100 years that we just start moving to shorthand. You know, like, in courtrooms and secretaries. Do secretaries still exist? I don't know if secretaries are a thing. But okay, so in the 50s and 60s, if you went to college to be a secretary, you learned a form of the shorthand where you learned symbols, and symbols meant words. That means that you could write as fast as somebody was as fast as they were talking. Because if you had to write out every single letter to write what somebody just said, you would never be able to keep up with them. So there's this shorthand. It's called shorthand. But there's rules to shorthand. So everybody, if one person knows shorthand, they know the same shorthand as another person. Anyway, I feel like computer typing and the text we read online is going to just evolve over time to a shorthand, to where we can say volumes of things in very short, condensed bodies of text. Because our attention spans are much shorter, but we still need to say a lot of stuff. So I think we're going to go into this form of reading in more shorthand. Video will still be massive, but maybe we'll even start speaking it. Hey, I already got 20 likes. Fuck yeah. Thank you guys. So I like the orange. The only thing is with the orange is that this is also like kind of orange. That's kind of like why I was like shying away from it. Like, hey guys, let's not do it in orange. But blue just has a tendency of like not looking good or being like too blended in. Right? Like, that's kind of hard to see, especially in the daylight. But I'm thinking orange. Ooh, I kind of like the red. Red and brown doesn't really work. Orange, of course, does. It's very Thanksgiving-y. Thanksgiving-y. You know? We don't need to make the edge of the sign purple, Daniel. We're good. Now, this is fine. If we wanted to see what it looked like carved, we could do that here. And I could take, oh, get rid of this. I can take this. No. This. Right. Save as a copy to the desktop as a PNG and just call this spool height. Right. Then we can load this. So as you can see, it's very deep. Let's not make it that deep. Let's go with like 15% here. There we go. So that's what it looks like carved. Something like that. Let me get some of this worked out here. Kind of looks like a construction sign. There we go. That's nice, huh? So let's go ahead and export this. I didn't like the red and brown, but I'll do it for you. I'm going to export this because I'm pretty happy with that. But we're not turning this into that, You see, I like the red. It's just a little hard to read, I think, on the brown. What do y'all think? My only concern is that it might be hard to read with two dark types of colors like that. Too low on the they're both low frequency kind of colors. I'm not mad at that. I thought about making them separate. Dan, but that was just been too much work. Tomato red is too much. That's too much. Desaturate a little bit. But I think they're both too low. Like, yeah, like just not enough contrast. I still like the blue. But I always go for a blue color. That's like always my first thing that I go for. You know? Let's do this and put it in game. Let's just do the red and throw it in game, okay? I'll make it a little darker and a little more bolder. Let's do that. So, this is all pretty straightforward here. I'm going to keep this for right now because I want to do some stuff, but I want to get these two open here. And what I'm going to do is rename them. So this is going to be saved as clothing store sign. And then this will be clothing store sign _n. It's fine. Okay. And then in here, I'll go to my desktop. Get our sign number 2 and just pull this in there. So there's our clothing store stuff. I'm gonna steal this guy and pop it here because we're gonna do a couple of things real quick. I'm gonna take this and do a new layer. Let's paint it black. Go in here, grab this one, and do the same thing. Paint it black, and I'm gonna chop out some stuff real quick here. On these corners, these little edges came out. Oh, that's fine. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a couple of things. So this guy is, we're going to use it to make some, like a drop shadow, right? This is a shadow like inside the frame, basically, is what I'm looking to do. Like that. And then I'm going to do a inner glow. That'll do the same. That'll just put some like wear marks on it. Before and after. Simple. And then this guy, I'm going to do a drop shadow. Let's hide him also. Do I really want to do a drop shadow on it? Or do I just want to do an inner glow? Let's just do the inner glow. Cool. So now I can save this. So that's our clothing shop sign. I like the blue also. It doesn't really need it, but we can do, let's do this for you. No. Hold on. There we go. So I can do this and hide it. And now I can do like an inner shadow. So it kind of adds like that kind of black outline on it that you wanted to see. Just a little bit there. Might be a little too much. That's perfect. I can try an outer glow. Like that, to kind of give it that pop on the outside. There you go. It's small, but it's there. All right, just gonna save it like that. Yeah, I could do them as like different layers. I just want to get this in game just to see it. I don't want the opacity. I want these two. Ah, Christ all Friday. Just drag. Cool. Okay, let's just jump into the creation kit here. Make it easy. I don't know what you mean by gilded lettering. Like gold leaf type bullshit? I think the letters are like too small to pick up those kind of details. You'll see in game. It's best just to get it in game, and then you can start making like some bigger decisions. You'll know a lot more answers once it's in game. think I might do... Let me get this open again real quick. Unlock. Open an Explorer. Mashers. Clutter. Signage. Ends. Let me see what happens if I do this. Let's do... There we go. I don't know if this will work or not. We'll see. Hello, Gina. So if I do King's Rest here, and then we edit this, and I do sign, is there a sign clothing? Damn. You know what? Fuck that. Cancel. Close. This is what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to just... We'll just test this shit in here. Where is it? There's that. And then here is that. There we go. Now we can see it a lot better. Definitely feel like it needs to like pop more. Looks great up close. But I just think it needs to just pop more. I even feel like the orange would not pop enough. The cool thing about changing the colors is that you gotta save one texture, and the work is already basically done for you, right? I think this is good. Sean, is that's kind of like a... I don't know what the white run light blue is. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Let me see. Let me get that color exactly for you. Let me get the color exactly. So this color, but like a little bit more bold, possibly. Yeah, right? Definitely needs to be this way and a little more this way. We're close there. Again, I don't need any of this. There we go. I like that. That's good. That's nice. Now, we can change the text color down here. You just gotta tell me what you want it to be. Really not a lot to change it to, honestly. You know, I'm not sure about that. I kind of like it all in one. You want to try green? Green would have been nice for just the whole thing, I think. I like the light blue, but let's just see what the green looks like. I'll save this. Green's a lot like the red. Green's a lot like the red. Yeah, all in one for me. Yep, I'm with you. I think this will be our winner right here. Okay? This will be our winner. This one's good. So now that that's done, what does a magic sign looks like? What is it? Like a top hat and a cane? No. There are no top hats. Let me see. Let's see. Let's do magical symbols. A lot of these are like earthly, right? This is cool. Right? I want to use this. As long as that's not like from a game. If it's from a game, then that won't help me. A wand. A wand might be a little too thin just to have as a logo. Well, let's see what kind of wand symbols we have. You want to use this one right here, Stitch? Maybe one of these right here. I like this one here on the top right. I like this one here on the top right. A wand in the hand is worth two in the bush, by the way, Stitch. Just want to let you know. That's my Zarlek joke for the evening. Good night. Okay, wand in the hand. Can I use this one? Exactly. This is the anal bead wand. A bunch of kinky wands. use like one of these 1950s book ones. We can use like the cleaning lady ones. I don't know about this. I'll just use this and paint it onto the board. I'll use this one. Heart, stars. Yeah, we should put some ENB glow on it, Daniel. Yeah, just confuse everyone like we did with the soul gems. Jeez. Let's see. We could use like runes from Skyrim as like a logo. That's pretty cool. It's kind of spot on. You know? Like that kind of crap. This kind of crap. That's a great idea, Skyking. That's exactly what we should do. I gotta keep it somewhat lore friendly. A star inside of a circle is just like the United States Air Force logo, isn't it? Like, I believe. I don't know. Yeah. I would like to use these magic runes from Skyrim, just because it's kind of like, ooh, I know what that means. I don't know. Okay. So let's do this. I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. Okay. Now let me work. see my references. Don't do it like this, kids, but... I think I'm okay. No. All right. I hope my mom doesn't walk in and see me making satanic temples. I mean, satanic symbols. Skyking, what are you doing? I'd be like, shut up, Mom. Just making satanic symbols. It's okay. Gah! Come on, Mom. Hello. Well. Ah. How's that? Hey, Kincaid. I'm gonna put a pop cap, a soda cap, bottle cap in this. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, any other cool design ideas that I can think of? Why are we blaming Daniel? Well, we're not doing Wiccan. We're trying to stay away from like being too like earthly, like planet earthly. Trying to like break out a little bit. Yeah, we're making a magic shop sign. It's the most random bullshit thing, but here we are. Here we are. This is why I've not made a sign mod, because I would have to do this for every single sign. Like, do a sleeping giant end sign. I'm like, that's going to take a couple days. Okay. That sounds good to me, Brandy. And for this middle one here, right? Like, this guy here, kind of want to just, like, hollow it out. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like hollowing it out, right? Because I want to put something there also. And I don't know what. So let's do... these guys. Okay, let me slide it over. Okay, let's get this one in. There's our tree. Conjuration. Destruction. Enchanting. Illusion and restoration. There we go. Turn these off. Actually, let me turn them all on. I'm just going to say rasterize. Rasterize layers. Color overlay. Copy layer style. Paste layer style. Rasterize layer styles. Boom. Now I can see them. Edit, transform and scale. So we're gonna do like 14.5. Okay, sounds good to me. Oh, I did them to all of this. Awesome. Boom. It's perfect. Now, what did we put in the middle? You're welcome, Lucy. Shane helped out a lot too. A sun in the middle. Okay, moon sun in the middle. That's pretty fun. Halo Watchful. So I want that's not like a natural Skyrim thing. Okay. So I'll just pull this up here. College of Winterhold Eye would be pretty cool. There's two that I have that I like. I want to show them to you real quick. Before we decide on the eye. Let's do this real quick. Hold on. Bear with me so I can find the eye PNG thing here, okay? I don't think I have it in my folder. I'm trying to find it in my folder. Where did I put it? Here it is. Sorry. I was thrown off by my file naming system. I'll just move this over here so you can see us. It's fine. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So we can do something like that. Wait, what? What? Team I. All in favor say I. Ha ha, I. But Daniel says no. Daniel says ha ha ha. Daniel says not looking at you. Sidger says she giggled. Daniel says the eyes have it, and Yas. So Daniel has done all of the talking here. Brandy. Okay, so we're going with the eye. Fine, we're going with the eye. We're doing the eye. We're doing it. We're doing it, Peter. I don't know why I listen to you guys. All right. So are we happy with this? I think this is perfectly fine. This is fine for a magic shop. Okay? We really don't need to do more than this. I'm not doing a drop shadow. I'm going to do a color overlay. Like black. This is good. Good work, everyone. I'm not even going to put magic shop on here. That's going to be it. That's the whole sign right there. This is the whole sign. Yes. Okay. So here I'm going to take this and import it. Where'd it go? Here it is. So there that is. And then in here. Here. I don't need to worry about that. Wait a minute. No, I don't. Okay. And then in Photoshop, I'm going to take this. I'm going to set this to 15. Save as a copy to my desktop. Magic shop height. And then in here, we're going to load up that. Boom. Hello. There it is. That looks pretty dope, y'all. It doesn't need words. Now this, I mean, we probably could get away with doing red. I can't make it iridescent. Purple would be cool. Chalk would have been cool. I would have to have drawn it differently to make it look like chalk. Gold would look just kind of like... Ah, that does look pretty cool. Gold looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. The gold looks pretty dope. I'm about settled on gold. But it's up to you guys. Yeah, Lucy, it does. But I'll let you guys decide. You want the purple or the gold? Purple's pretty cool. That's more fuchsia, but whatever. Thomas says gold. Yeah, I'm leaning towards gold. Zarlek, how you doing? Zarlek, have you talked already, or are you just showing up for the first time? You've not been in chat. Hello, Zarlek.
It's good to see you, buddy. How are you doing, Zarlek? So nice to hear your voice. I love you, Zarlek. Hello.
I'm just trying to creep out Zarlek. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going to save these out again. Magic store sign. Magic store sign. Did that give anybody the creeps when I did that? You can tell the truth.
Yeah, you've been playing little Spider-Man, swinging around from building to building with your little shooty spider webs. Is that what you've been doing, Zarlek?
You know I will mess with anybody. I will mess with you. All right. So this here, let me do this real quick. Let me just work some shit out, please. Okay. I always mess up texture paths, so I'm trying to like not do that here. Okay. What the fuck? Jesus. Okay, so there's our magic shop sign. Love, hate. Stitcher. I mean, you gotta be a lot quieter than that. You know? You gotta be a lot quieter.
Welcome to the Skyking stream. My name is Skyking. Welcome. We're making textures.
There you go. Love it, love it, love it. Cool. Love it myself. Okay. So I just need to do these textures up then. These texture paths anyway. Okay, that should do it there. This is save as Magic Store 01. And I want to take a gander real quick here. Cool, so I did fuck that up. I thought I fucked it up, and I knew I did. Multiply. Cool. Now it's fixed. Now we can go into the CK. I don't like doing the CK through MO2, but right now this will be okay. Good night, Zarlek. Good night. Good night, Zarlek. Good night. I'd love to get Zarlek's thoughts on all these Boeing mess ups. Zarlek, if you ever want to like chime in, I'd love to hear your opinion. If you're allowed to do so. I don't know. You might have like a NDA about talking crap about airline manufacturers or something. Some jobs make you sign the weirdest NDAs. Okay, King's Rest. So, we're going to change this to Markarth's Side Clothing Store. All right. And here we're going to change this over to Clothing Store. And that's wrong. This I have no clue why it's doing that. Because that's the magic shop sign. I'm going to delete all of these. Why is... Let me just check out my folder. Meshes, clutter, signage, and clothing store. It's set to the magic store. So this needs to be clothing store. There we are. Perfect. That is how it should be. Okay. Okay. Yes, create a new form. And then I'm going to do this again. I'm just going to call this Magic Shop. Edit, edit, Magic. I'm going to delete all of these because I don't need these. Magic. Okay. Okay, and yes. And now I'm going to go into, I don't know, my clothing shop interior. This I can shrink. This I can shrink. We rip them off all the time. Ever since Skyrim crashed. Oh, well, thank you, Zarlek. Ever since Skyrim crashed on the main menu page, I've been turned off of Skyrim. Gina? It's a load order problem. I'd probably be banned from Discord if I posted half the stuff that circulates between the pilots. Oh, Lord. It seems like somebody needs to go into the members-only chat and just start typing some shit, Zarlek. Scariously. Alright, let's go in here. Hopefully this won't mess up the nav mesh like it did with the other crap that I laid around. Should be okay, right? Fingers crossed. Who knows? All right. So I'm gonna just do sign. Oops. And do this. Bing. Sign clothing shop somewhere. Maybe I could just do clothing. Did I not save a clothing shop one? Like, where the fuck are my things? This is what I don't understand sometimes. Here's all my signs. Sign, mark Earthside. Thank you. Okay. So here is the clothing shop. I forgot I put mark Earthside. This should be okay, right? Like right here. That's okay. I think that's okay to put there. Or do we put it on the other side? No, we'll put it right here. I think this is a fine place to put it. So that's where I'm going to put it, okay? For the magic shop, I'll kind of do the same thing. Let's put it right here. Like that. We can also put it inside the window, but I'm so afraid that they're going to like run their noggins into it and it'll be weird. Yeah, I'm going to put it here and put it like about here. That's fine. I think that's a fine place. I'm going to hit save because I'm going to try and move this in sign, but every time I move it, it crashes the CK. I don't know why. But I'd love to move it like here. Or like here. Like that. That's how I want it. But it kind of does this like pokey thing right here, which I'm not in love with. But when I pull it up, it runs into this log up here. I think that's the lesser of two evils. I'll be honest with you. I think that's the lesser of two evils like that. Okay. Save. Exit. Let's go check them out again! I'm excited for this. Gina, you know you can always help me up. I mean, help me up. Help me. Help me. I've fallen and I can't get up. Gina, I will always help you with your load order. You just hit me up on Discord. We'll screen share. I'll sort your load order for you. We'll get you going. I thought you were going to start eating. Oh, yeah, we already read that. Yeah, Gina, I'll help you. So, in 10 minutes, we're going to do an Ask Skyking. I know we usually do them on Thursday, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tonight, too. I'm going to do it tonight because I want to. In 10 minutes. We knocked out those two textures really, really quick. Made a lot of nice creative decisions together. So I want to thank you for helping me with that. And we did it all in 2 hours. So that's really awesome. Thank you. Look at our cute sign. I kind of think it'd be better over here, but because you just have these two signs side by side. But I'm not mad at this. Look how cute that is. Is that not cute for a clothing sign? Look at our awesome magic sign. Yes. How cool is this? There's something wrong with it. I see like the spools and stuff in the background. I'm gonna have to redo the textures for this, but nothing else, just the textures. And that'll be super, that's snappy. I don't care about that. Isn't that cool though? That's cool. That looks great. The normal map is phenomenal on this. Yes. Is the flower keeping it back?
Yes.
Shut up. Maybe we raise it up a little bit. I think we should raise it up a little bit. We should raise this one up. Yeah. We're going to raise it up. I love the textures on that Warhammer just a second ago. Oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that, Jana. Amazed balls. Awesome sauce. Oh, and it didn't move this over. Okay, well, thanks. So I'm just going to X out real quick. Because I want to do this guy. Let me see. Hold on. Magic Shop in. What are you doing? Oh, it's that. That's what that was. Okay, never mind. Fixed. We're done. Okay. So that's fine. I don't need this anymore, so I can close it. This I kind of want to save. So I'm going to save this guy. Well, I'll save as a copy. Desktop. To my magic. I'm going to save it as a magic symbol. Because that's really cool looking. And if I ever make a sign mod, then I'm in, right? So we're good there. That's saved, which is awesome. Let me go to my creation kite. Awesomeness as always. Maybe raised slightly. Looks good, man. Awesome sauce says Stitch. Where's my music? Am I still listening? Yeah. Now, what I want to know is why I'm not getting the... Here we go. There's my Lo-Fi Girl But Live channel. Thank you guys. You are all much too kind for my mediocre artwork. While we wait for this to load... You can all stare at the grit. Sleeping away. He just goes. He does not like his paws touched, but I don't care. You're gonna get them paws touched, boy. He loves his little fur blanket. Nah, it's a little out of the way. I don't like it down that side. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go into game. Got over the boring shit of me just moving stuff. I didn't want people's opinions on what I was doing. No offense to anyone. I just needed to like make some quick judgment calls. So Grits Blanky. His fur blanket here has a special story. This is the IKEA fur blanket. And if you don't know about the IKEA fur blanket, the reason we went and got it is because this is what the props department for Game of Thrones used the IKEA fur blankets to make all of their capes. If you didn't know, they just dyed them different colors, dirtied them up a little bit with like stuff to make them like kind of matted looking in certain places and things. But the IKEA blanket is exactly what they made the capes in Game of Thrones out of. So we had to go to the IKEA and pick a few up. So that's, and now he has it. And I think he knows. He's like, oh, it's my, he feels like Jon Snow. By the way, I do appreciate your offer to help me, but it'd be hard to do on Xbox, lows. The thought counts, though, son. Well, I mean, it's 50% easier than on PC, so just let me know. All right, did it move my end sign? I say it did. Look at that beautiful sign. Oh, sorry. Yes, this looks good. This looks poopy, but this looks good. Let's go see my other ones. Perfect. Nice. Doesn't get hung up on the flowers. Good, good, good. That shadow is gone. Man, that looks so cool. I think gold was the right choice. Gold was the right choice for this sign, y'all. Anyway, I am so happy with how these came out. These look awesome. Those spools look better than I thought they would. Even though they're not two-tone, I think these spools look better than we thought. Yes. Looks awesome. Looks awesome. And for my other custom sign, looks awesome. Thank you all very much for your help on this. I haven't had as many issues with the Skyrim updates as a lot of other people have. Not sure what I'm doing differently. You're doing something right, buddy. Look at these parallax textures. I turned the parallax on so I could do like maybe screenshots of the town, and you know, why not have parallax to do it, right? You know? This is fun. I don't know if you can hear this, but if you jump here on this part, you hear water splashing. FYI. The only issue with the Xbox is that you do need double the amount of memory to download stuff, which is just ridiculous. Oh, Brandy, I don't know if you have thoughts about this, but I added like these stone walls. These were here in the these are here in the base game, but I went ahead and added a cool stone wall right here and a lantern to the entrance. How cool is this idea, huh? And I did nav mesh around it, by the way, and then I added a second one right here. Look at this. Yay! So at night, check it out. Look at that. We got lanterns. I think that's cool. Because it was kind of a dark road leading up here. I still kind of wish I had, like, a carriage, but I'm not going to be doing all that jazz.
What do you need?
If y'all could, like, go into the bar, that would be awesome.
Yes.
I don't know why y'all have such a hard time.
Need something? Come in. Speak quickly.
Thank you, Brandy. I think so, too.
By the fire, and I've sent someone over.
Nobody sit in my chair. So with that said, with our signs done, everybody else is sitting in proper places. We got a bard. We have drinks. We can rent rooms. We have a player home. No quests. No followers. No instructors. But aside from that, those are cool things we can do over time with updates. I think this mod is done. My biggest thing was just getting the signs done. I wanted to have custom signs, you know, which we've done. Brandy, tell me what you think about these. Were these crates in here when you tested this, Brandy? Were these crates here? I don't know if they were or not. But I put crates all around. Because, so, with the displays, I had to make them, I had to do a finagled way to get the displays to work with the purchasing system to purchase rooms in the house. And it broke the scripts. So I had to finagle it. But basically, when you're walking around, you can run into the invisible, like, crates and rack mounts and stuff. So I had to put crates there so you couldn't run into invisible objects. But anyway, it ended up looking nice, like you're moving in. Yes, exactly. And then here was the table with the candlestick, and I decided to just do crates here because it looks a lot better than having a table with a silver candlestick on it for no reason. So I did lantern and book instead. So now when I do living room, it changes back to the table. But now all the crates are gone. And you can see why there was a crate here, because you would have ran into this because it was invisible. And now becomes visible. But you would have ran into like a mid-air box if you walked through here. Living room, alchemy room, bedrooms, balcony, armory, garden. And now you guys, again, I'm going to go through here real quick and just kind of show you the storage real quick again to see if I need to add any other storage. So when you walk in, oh, I forgot to get the kitchen. Hold on. When you walk in, you have a crate here to your left. In case you're one of those lazy people that just wants to dump everything as soon as you walk in, here's you a crate. You also have a cupboard over here if you want to just shove shit in there. All right. Moving over to the kitchen, you have 4 sacks that are non-respawn, so that means you can store stuff in it and it won't disappear. There's no storage over here, but you do get 3 barrels. In the alchemy room, you get an alchemy satchel and you get a potions chest. So this is where you put your ingredients. That's where you put your potions. Easy. Upstairs, in the master bedroom, you get your player chest, but then you also get a lock box. So, or a strong box, whatever you want to call it. So you can choose, you know, this is just whatever, and then this is like all your valuables and shit. In the armory, you get your master chest. Then here, you get like enchanted jewelry chest and enchanted armor chest. Now, armor, you also throw your weapons, your armor and weapons. I know there's going to be people going, can I get a weapons chest also? Look, armor and weapons, jewelry, and clothing, right? Jewelry and clothing, armor and weapons. I just didn't know what to name them, but I can name them something else. And then down here you have like your soul gem satchel. This is where you put all your soul gems. There are no shield plaques. There are no shield plaques because F that. For your follower, you can just use their wardrobe. For your children, you just use their chests. Also right here you have a catch-all satchel. So this is where I put like keys and letters. I always put keys and letters in the satchel by the front door. I don't know why, it's a habit. It started in Angus's house years ago. It's like, you know, when you like, I don't know, but grandparents, my parents, even I have a table by my front door. I have a foyer and I have a table there that looks a lot like this. And that's where I throw my car keys, my phone, all my mail, my change in my pocket. And so it's kind of like habitual when I walk into my player homes to have kind of the same setup. I'm like, okay, what do I dump on this table? Keys, my Skyrim credit card, my Skyland coffee rewards membership card, my change, letters, keys, all go here in the satchel. Done. So very easy peasy. Everything's done. And you can cook and do anything. You even have flour, you have milk, you have mead barrel, you have butter. You can use this oven or you can use this cooking spit. So crafting is no problem. No problem. And a lot of places to store weapons and stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Brandy. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue for people. I just, you know, I know people are going to bitch because they're going to want 6 kids beds, 30 follower beds. I don't do that. Like, I don't want my mods to depend like, oh, you have a mod that allows you to have 30 followers. If you want to, like, adopt 6 kids, get 6 player homes. Or 3 player homes, 2 beds per home. Cool. Everything seems pretty much done. Ooh, I put a bookshelf in the barracks. I want to check out my bookshelf. Just want to see what it looks like. Hey, Hav. Hav or Reaper, or whatever you want me to call you. Yay, my bookshelf doesn't blow up. Cool. Oh. Fuck it. Nobody will ever come in here anyway. Literally no one will ever come into the barracks. I spent a day making the barracks. And no one will ever come in here because there's no reason to come in here. But I spent so much time decorating this fucking place. I should put a jail in here and just make you go to jail in here. But then that would probably mess up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, nobody will ever come in here. But I'll know that the barracks look awesome inside. Yeah, you went there for testing. Cool. Well, I'm thrilled. I think this all be done. I think this all is done. With that said, I'm going to open this up in Explorer. No, I have to do that in CK. But first, I think we have something else that we need to do. Do our Ask Skyking segment right now, right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Ask Skyking segment where we go through Nexus comments and we answer them live right here on stream. Let's make that less crooked. Okay. So, first and foremost, you know that I would like to go through the homepage here on Nexus. Rally, good job. Don't know what this is. Good. Okay. Cool. So all of a sudden, we have a lot more NPC follower here and UNP conversions. Some really low-hanging fruit mods. Stupid small fixes. None of these get many downloads at all, but it's with the new change from Nexus here, so a lot of people are going to push shit mods all of a sudden. A lot of people asking for perms to convert things or patch things, and you're going to be seeing a lot of these easy peasy 5-minute mods. So that's good, I suppose. I did upload an image here of our sign, and we got a nice 350 views and 50 endorsements, so a lot of people liked it. One person even joined the Discord to tell me that I need to make a signs mod, which I don't know if I'll ever do. All right, so let's go in here. We already saw that. I'm gonna go in here and do all of this. Soul gems. I think we already have an AIO open. Yes. A lot of Fantasia. A lot of AIO. Whatever. All right. Skyline Landscapes Parallax. Would it be possible to include an optional file that's just Parallax files for Dragonborn and Dawnguard content? You're going to need Skyland for that, because I never made the textures. Like, you kind of answered your question. So, Spellsword. No, just put, it's easy. Just put Fantasia and Skyland AIO after this mod. Done. All right. Next. Fantasia Landscapes. My new landscape mod. This person has had a lot of issues, apparently. Let's see what they're talking about. So, shading. Project Diffuse, Simplicity of Snow, Blended Roads patch. Projected Diffuse is okay. I did adjust the Projected Diffuse in the latest Fantasia update. Simplicity of Snow will help out a lot. Terrain Parallax Blending Fix was causing it, he says, which is nice. Should you keep Simplicity of Snow? Yes. I like Simplicity of Snow. Better Dynamic Snow is good too, but you might get some wonkiness with the shading and stuff. I did test them back to back. With Simplicity of Snow, everything just worked and it looked great. Better Dynamic Snow has a little bit more bells and whistles if you like those things. I didn't miss them. But there's no right answer. It's whatever you want to use. Just know, just know what's going on with them, right? All right. First of all, thank you for the mod. I love it, although one unsolvable problem. This is all in one. Skyland overwrites a quality world map paper. It shouldn't, because this doesn't have any textures that I have no clue why it would overwrite those things. I have no clue why. But it doesn't touch any LOD, so I don't know why. Yeah, you definitely, no matter what your load order is, no matter what your landscape mod is, no matter what, please use BDS or SOS. I don't care which one you use. It's just like mod managers. I don't care which one you use. Just use one. Okay? This guy loved Fantasia, and so he's going to download Skyline AIO. I found that weird, because a lot of people, it's the other way around, right? And of course, they asked the question, any grass mods you recommend? Does this cover grass? Does this cover grass? Would I need a grass mod? This person has spiky parallax on the road leading up to Whiterun, because, and I say, you're using northern roads? I'm like, yeah. Does this replace grass? Everybody wants to know if Skyline replaces grass. Do I need to like write a letter and like put it on the road in Riverwood and people will just find it and be like, oh. And the letter just says, this does not cover grass, flora, or trees. Is this performance heavy or not? Do you need Lanterns of Skyrim? You can use Lanterns of Skyrim with my lit road signs. It's just the posts are kind of like within 10 feet of each other. So you're going to have some issues there. All right. Next up, soul gems. Maybe this is intentional, but instead of soul gems emitting a constant glow, it's like they're flickering. Yes, it's the EMB light, and I like the flicker. Yes, I know it's an EMB light, but all my other EMB light mods emit constant light. These soul gems emit a high... Yes. I made them flicker. Yes. Like, I understand what you're saying, but I made them flicker. I don't want them to just be a steady light. I have a weird visual bug that makes there be a glowing square around the soul gems. I don't know what that issue would be. Oh, I remember what it was. Community shares. So you need the EMB light mod, which is what I told people to get in the requirements. This person just didn't have the fucking requirement that I said to get, and that's why they had the square texture around their soul gem. So go and figure. Just want to let you know that your Landscape and Solitude Parallax works with community shaders, but this one strangely didn't. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, because here in my author's note, it says this mod assumes you have a working understanding of EMBs and parallax, and or you have parallax already set up in your game. Other people still want some of my city mods, but I'm not going to do those. This person, Ghoul Smasher, has just made a comment while we're doing this, so we're going to read it. Skyland Markarth. This is without a doubt the best Markarth retexture available in terms of visual appeal, but most of the new retextures people are using include parallax. It'd be great to see parallax. Eventually, and then he's like, Nordic Runes would be awesome. Well, we did that in a stream and then I stopped doing it, so yeah, maybe I should do that. Let's just do that. Okay, let's go to the Skyland AIO, and I'm gonna go into comments. I'm gonna post a comment. It kind of covers... No, it doesn't. Okay, so this says, this mod does not cover grass, flora, and trees, as in I do not include grass, grass, flora, and tree meshes or textures for trees, bushes, and actual grass meshes, landscape textures and architecture textures and the like. Everything included is on the front page. Read the description first. This mod is compatible with JK mods. There you go. And now I shall make it a sticky. People either need, yes. Someone posted in Reddit that some magic mod was messing with Skyland until they moved that mod below Skyland. No magic mod should ever mess with Skyland and vice versa unless the magic mod has like architecture and landscape textures. I mean, need to post an image. Yeah, I was one of those ding-dongs that thought Skyland covered those things, but I have learned. Good. Manage. Let me also edit this real quick here. Let me unsticky the post. Come on. That's not what I wanted to do. This is the one I wanted to edit. Manage, edit, any and all grass, flora, and tree mods look excellent with Skyland. Just use whatever looks best for your load order and the feel look you want for your Skyrim. There is no right answer. Submit. This one shall be sticky. I mean, why can't you just mod the entirety of Skyrim, Skyking? Because I don't want to. That's what we told them, but well, newbie's gonna learn somehow. Yeah, they will learn. They'll learn. Jesus, help me. Sometimes you can lead a horse to water. You know what I mean? But faith is another matter. So, Lucy, that's kind of like how this happened. I made the Skyland landscapes, and then people didn't use it because they said it was too high definition and high quality compared to the buildings. And then, so I made the farmhouses, and they said kind of the same thing. They were like, it clashes. The farmhouses clash with like the stone fences and the stuff around it. So it became a thing to where people wouldn't use Skyland because it was too much compared to everything else in the game. Now, the mods that were out at that time, I don't think many people even use those mods anymore. Or else those mods have gotten vast upgrades since then. Do I take some credit? I do. I do take some credit for lighting a fire under people's asses to like not rest on their laurels of, you know, a mod that they released 3 years prior, and then Skyland came out along with a few other mods with some kick-ass textures, and then all of a sudden all these other mods started getting updated and these new mods started getting made and stuff. So I do take some credit. Not all, but some. Yes. The texture revolution, I like to call it. Okay, so now I've got to sort these out here. Okay. So here, I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to do this and just call King's Rest sign. And then here, I'm going to take these and pop them right here. I'm just backing up all of my things. Okay. Backing up all of my stuff. Because I need to. Magic symbol, magic shop height. Don't need this. Don't need those. Keep that one. Don't need that one. Okay. Cool. Rename this to signs. Very good. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that my signs folder was like backed up in all the source files, because if I ever do one day make a signs mod, I don't want to have to remake this shit. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Do we have any modders in the chat? Do we have anybody in here that likes to mod or is thinking about making mods? I'll show you. This is what all the video game companies use, is SpeedTree. All of them use SpeedTree. SpeedTree Games, SpeedTree Cinema. Cinema is going to be a little bit more kind of like fun shit, you know. SpeedTree Cinema was used in the Mowgli movie, the Jurassic Park movies. I think they were used in, yeah, ILM. They used it for a lot of their stuff. That's where I know it from, is ILM using it. SpeedTree, right? Very cool. Very cool program. But this is what it looks like. It gives you LODs, gives you everything. You have library if you don't want to make trees. But you can literally do anything. You can even make Ivy and stuff like that. Use it directly with Unreal Engine. All sorts of stuff. So this is what I would use to make trees, personally. For $20 a month, you could knock out a tree mod that quick. Yeah. The issue is, I don't think SpeedTree's also been around for a really stupid long time. Like, SpeedTree's been out since like 2010. But SpeedTree's industry standard for everybody. I don't care if you're a video game studio, a movie studio, it's SpeedTree. If you have SpeedTree on your resume, that's like a tick in the box. Like, it's like ZBrush. You have to know how to use it. The issue with it is that I don't think their license allows you to put it in mods. I remember that's why I didn't do a tree mod. Is they specifically were like, you can't do this. Like, there was a stipulation in there. And I can't remember. I have to read their user agreement again. That doesn't mean that mod authors on Nexus don't have SpeedTree models in there. There's a couple of people that I think, I'm like, I think that's SpeedTree. But you can get in like a world of shit with them. I mean, I'm talking like Disney world of shit. Nintendo world of shit. If SpeedTree catches you doing shit like putting them in mods for Skyrim. And that's why I didn't use it. Was I was just scanning the user agreement and something caught my eye and I was like, I think that means I can't use it. And I think they said you can't like use their models in a way to where people can access them. Okay? So they can access them through a zip file. Even if they're converted into a NIF, people can still export them as an OBJ and use them in other things. So basically, even though you have a subscription, even though the tree is a work of your creation because it's all organically node-based, every tree is unique, it's still, they don't own it, but I think they own it. So I think I need to reread that. But if I can use it, I mean, I'll make a tree mod. That'd be fucking easy. Speed tree. Yeah. What did Lucy say? So what bothers me with like the trees is like the 3D LODs. The LODs in general is weird. I wouldn't know how to make those. And then like making snow trees, I don't know. They do seem like a beast. And then make like, but I think Speed Tree already vector paint. So you got to vector paint things. Not vector paint. Yeah, it is a vector paint. It's a mask paint. But basically it goes through a range of like shades. I think it's a gray. I think it's a gray scale. Some like Unreal Engine uses colors like green, yellow, and red. I can't remember all the colors, but basically if your mesh is this color, it's static. And if it's this color, it moves. So with like your grass meshes, you would paint the base of the mesh like black, we'll say. And then the top of your grass, you would paint white and it will sway in the wind. So you have to make sure all your meshes are like that. But I think Speed Tree pops them out already painted, and it pops out the LODs for you too. So the snow trees are going to be the weird ones. A good floor mod is what I'm seeking too. I love Mari's Flora. Mari's Flora is good. She keeps some of the stuff updated. Some of the stuff is great. I'm probably going to reinstall. No, I probably won't, because I'm not really missing any bushes. I think I have all the bushes. I think I have all my flora covered right now. And I don't have Mary's Flora in there. Looking at it right now. Yeah, I don't have Mary's Flora. Oh, I do have Mary's Flora. It's right here. But then I have it overwritten by a bunch of other stuff. By these two things. And by ELFX 2024 for some reason. What I do need is good mods for, what do I need good mods for? I need good mods for like the Atronox, the Spriggans, those two. I would like to have good texture mods for the Spriggans and Atronox. Cathedral Mountain Flowers are good. They're kind of cartoony looking, but I use them. The colors are kind of shitty on them, on the Cathedral Mountain Flowers. Because like I said, they just look like Disney, Pixar cartoon flowers. There are weeping willows in that tree mod that I downloaded. Which one is it? Nature of the Wildlands. Nature of the Wildlands is great, but there's a few logs that are not covered. The logs that are like laying down on the ground, they're not covered, and there's not been an update for it yet. Also, my green grass texture conversion for the tundra grass for Vadosibrum has also not been uploaded to the mod page. I need to hit both those mod authors and be like, can you please fix this shit, please? Iconic's textures lately are really good, including the Atronox. Well, let me be the judge of this shit. Oh, we got another comment. We have a new comment here. I hope do I even need Layers of Skyrim? Brandy says, I don't know who this Brandy Units is, but she seems to comment a lot on my mods. I don't know who the Brandy Units. You will have an issue if you select the lit version of the road signs, as they will clip on each other in places. Use the unlit signs with Loci, whatever Loci is, and it looks great. It's what I use. Well, Brandy uses it, so it must be the right answer. Thanks, Brandy Units. Every mod I post, she's there, posting some crap. Well, Lucy, if you find out what it is, let me know. So let me see here. Let me see here. Iconics textures. So Lord Wushin, can you please tell me one of their mods so I can look it up? Oh, you posted something in the Discord, says Brandy. Well, let's see. Okay, Spriggan's SE. Well, Skyrim releases, Skyrim photos, self-promotion, memes. Y'all are just all sorts of just chatting shit up in here. We have somebody just... Oh, sorry. You need to be verified. Let me just verify you real quick here. Sorry, Moroku. Welcome at Moroku. Sorry for the wait. There you go. We're all in the stream right now. All right. Yeah, this looks good. I'll take it. That's cool. Files. Down. Double-sized textures. I'll just download this one. How about that? Cool. I like that. Didn't you redo flowers once? I did. Skyland mountain flowers? Or did I not? Let me look. I know I made them. It was by a special request. Somebody was very nice in my streams, and I can't remember her name. But she was like, it would mean everything to me if you would make the mountain flowers. So I did, because she asked really nicely. I named it Kabloom Mountain Flowers. And this is what they fucking look like. And it's just a vanilla mesh. Because, again, I wasn't going to go all out on this, right? This is what they look like. Some people love them. Some people hate them. Are they cool 3D meshes? No. But here's what it looks like, because I need to use my game scene. But this is what it looks like. Like I said, some people love them, some people hate them. Getting a good view here. Kabloom Mountain Flowers. They're okay. They're great for vanilla meshes. If you're just looking for a vanilla replacement, they're phenomenal. But, you know. Okay, so... Oh, he's got the Flame Atronach too. That's what I wanted to see. I don't know anything about ogres. What else you got in here? So I'm going to download the Flame Atronach. And these are those ice ladies. These are the ice people, right? Oh yeah, I need an ice Atronach. Let me just type in Atronach. Ice Wraith, right? These are ice wraiths. Why do they not look icy and why do they have a beard? I thought they were women. So ogres are... Where are ogres in the game? I thought these were supposed to be women. Am I losing my mind here? Are these not women? Because this one has a beard. Oh, then I don't want it if it's new. Wisp mothers. Thank you. So I'm going to check out some wisp mothers here. That's pretty awesome. I dig. I don't like the hair. That's all you give me? Oh, it's the sounds. This is the one I like. I'm going to do 4K, 2K because I can. And then, what did you say? You said, Atronach. This one. I want the Ice Atronachs. Is there a good one for Ice Atronachs? Other than the astonishing ones? Because this doesn't look good. And I don't think that I have anything for wisps. No, cool. So this is going to go into my main texture replacements. I'll do Wisp Mother. Full version. Install. Boom. It doesn't matter where you put them, because nothing is overriding them, right? So just put them up there and in that one, and you're fine. Sprigans. Again, nothing is overriding them, so they don't even have ESPs. What bundles, Lucy? Go with the first one. Transparent, refracting icicle, and frost atronox. Okay. I mean, I don't need those. I don't want those. I just want the... I don't know what I want. I don't know if I like that. I don't have anything for the Elder Scrolls, no. Okay. That's why. Okay. Let's see. Rustic Elder Scrolls. Cool. I'll use anything by Gamwich, because I like Gamwich. Oof. Not really the best textures, but I'll get them because I'm sure they're better than vanilla. 2K will be fine. My other laptop will be set up for Skyrim in the early spring. It's an older PC. You know what, Gina? All laptops should be like that. Not gonna lie. Even brand new ones. Raise them off the tabletop and put a fan on them. Civus Ron? I don't know what this is. Oh, your Xbox again. Yes, shit. Okay. I want to say hello to all 22 people that are currently watching right now. Hit the like button for me if you would, please. Night Daniel, I love you. Thank you for joining us, and I blame you. Daniel also says that they're in Oblivion, but it has them in Skyrim. Yes, we shall blame Daniel. Blame. Okay, so I think we're okay for right now, but I do need something for Ice Atronox, I think. And then I'm pretty much set with my load order. I don't have this guy. This guy looks awesome. Let's add him. There's Ash Golems. Are Ash Golems real? Are they in the game already? Yeah, I don't see anything for the ice people. Luminous Atronox, I think I'll take that. Because why not? Right? Looks awesome. That works for me. New monster? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. So we've hit the 30 likes. Some ice mods can change the Astronox. Okay, well maybe Fantasia accidentally does it. I don't know. I don't know at all. But again, I don't know much. So I'm going to go into my creation kit real quick here just so I can button this shit up. Yeah, the loop, that's the first time I've ever seen it before. Seems pretty awesome. That does not need to be turned on. I have like studio equipment that has tubes in it. Y'all probably don't even know what a tube is, but they wear out over time if you keep the equipment on, and that shit was just sitting there turned on all day. Wear out equipment. Okay, I need to go into my player home. All right. No, go away. I'm going to open up my ledger, which is right here. Get rid of markers. Open up my ledger. Go to scripts. Go to here. Autofill all. Good. Right click. Edit source. This is the script to make the house do its fun stuff here. But we are going to edit the price of these things here. And I think I said they're 300 gold each. Is that what I said? Let me see. Mark Hearthside. Form type. Mark Hearthside. Message. Where's my messages? Here. 800 each. Okay, so everything is 800 each. Which is cheap. That's a deal. Okay? 800 is a steal for these rooms. I was going to do each room cost something different, but that took up too much room in the menu. So I split the difference and just made it like 800 each. So I'm changing all of these 1 gold to 800 gold. So then hit build, compile, and save it. Save it. Save succeeded. So this is really easy to understand. I don't know if you're going to be able to read this real quick, but look. You have your script name at the top. You always need a script name. And then you need to have your properties. So if you reference something in your script, like say, go to player home, and you try to compile it, it'll say, I don't know what player home is. So you need to do a reference. You need to make a reference for everything that you talk about. Okay? You need to have a reference. And then here's my other reference here, gold. I make gold as a reference. I like to keep them, I like to keep things like different things. So object references can all go in a block. Message properties can go up here. Miscellaneous objects here. Very simple. So then here it just says, when I activate the book, show the menu. And so it shows this menu here. And this is my menu that I made that will pop up when you click the book. That's all it does, is it's the pop-up menu. That's all it is. And here it says if I hit the 0 button, and this copy and paste for each button. So I'll just tell you what one button does. So this is the code for one button. And then you copy and paste that code for every single button you have. So AI button for the ledger. Button 0 for the ledger. It starts with 0, not at 1. If get player, so if the player has equal to or more than 800 gold, remove 800 gold. If the player home kitchen X marker is disabled, enable it. So all of the objects in my kitchen, I made them the child of an X marker called kitchen X marker. And then I set the X marker to disabled, so all of the objects disappear. So once the menu takes 800 gold from you, it makes the X marker enabled, thus making everything appear. Simple. If, and then it says else. So that means if you don't have 800 gold, it won't do any of that, and it'll just tell you you don't have enough gold. And then it ends. That's it. Super simple script. Super duper simple script. We're going to save that. And then I'm going to go over to my Mark Hearthside Player Home purchase trigger. And I think I actually put that on the mesh itself, so I need to go outside. because I didn't hard encode it into the mesh that I made, into the trigger I made. So here is the for sale home, the for sale sign, and here's its code. Again, it's the same code as inside the player home. Okay, I have my message property, my object reference, which is the X marker in front of the front door, the key, gold. Okay. So event, when you click it, open up the menu. This is the menu is right here. Nope, it's right here. 3,000 gold. Would you like to purchase Skyland Manor? And it's not called Skyland, it's called Cliffside. Okay. Oh. And again, if I open the purchase menu, if I hit yes, take 3,000 gold. Remove 3,000 gold. So if I have 3,000 gold equal to or more than 3,000 gold, take 3,000 of it and give me the key. Get player, add item, mark our side, player home key. If the X marker is enabled, disable it. So it'll make the for sale sign disappear. And if, else, so that's all those ifs. But if those ifs don't work, else, show you don't have enough gold. That's it. Simple, simple, simple. And that's all she wrote. Super duper easy. Super duper easy. I don't think I have any other. So I have the mirror trigger, home build, home purchase. And then what is this? Ah, yes, okay. Those were for my my weapon racks. Cool. So that takes care of all of that jazz. Can't think of anything else to do here. Some things I might move around real quick here. Just do a couple things here. Cool. Save, and we're done. Now mark our side is done. But usually for most scripts, they're already kind of made in the game already. Unzip your scripts folder, and you can pretty much find things that you need immediately. Just search for it, and it's probably already in the base game. It's probably already in the base game. I'm going to do new locations, open an explorer. I'm going to show all of this here. I'm going to just take this real quick here. Paste that right there. So this is our arena Markarth side. That's everything. And I'm going to 7-zip, add to archive. This comes out to a whopping 20 megabytes. We'll say 20 megabytes. Maybe more. Properties. 30 megabytes on the nose. Go to early releases. Drag and drop that bitch in there. All right, so Arena Markarth side is now available for early release. This is the final. This is what will go on Nexus. If you want to go ahead and get it early now, you can go ahead and get it early on the Discord under Skyrim early releases. And that's all she wrote, y'all. Good job. We made Markarth side. We all made a town together, everybody. We made a town, and you had input. You had input. You helped me name characters. You helped me name stores. You helped me do all of that stuff. So thank you very much. That was a long journey. We started that back in like October. We worked on it periodically. We weren't like nose to the grindstone on it, but you know, and it all started because that woman gave me a bad review for Leaf Fall Farm. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to make a freaking town, and she's going to love it. And she's not going to say a negative thing about it because it's going to just be too freaking amazing. Whenever I can start it be with retextures or something simple. Oh, well, thank you. I take a compliment for that. Gonna be a while since it's on PC and I'm having file disability. Aw, that sucks, Lucy. You know, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. If anybody was to start a mod, has never modded before, I would say, make a player home. That should be the first thing you'd make, is a player home. Lord Wushin, a music mod would be fun. What I thought would be even more fun, well, no, it'd be equally as fun. And I'm gonna kick myself for saying it because I know I'm not gonna enjoy making it. I would love to make a vampire playthrough castle, like a vampire player home, for people that play through the game as a vampire. That would be cool. Make a castle, middle of nowhere. And it's like a lot of NPCs that live there. Inside the castle walls, you can maybe build like a little town. But what I would like to do is I would like to make spawn points like in the castle or like right outside the gate. Basically, I want your castle to get sporadically attacked by Nords. Like 10, 15 of them to just spontaneously attack your castle. Like every once in a while. So like being there, you have to kind of protect it. That would be cool. And I thought of another thing too. Like, I want to, I don't know what I would incorporate it with, right? But I want to make paintings in the castle or in a mod. But you have to go inside, and like the painting would like depict a scene, right? And then and you can go up to the painting and you can enter it. So I put like a door marker in front of the painting. And you can hit the action button and it will take you into the scene of the painting where you have to do something. You have to fight a boss, or you have to find something like a piece of something or whatever, right? Like you have to solve a puzzle or beat a boss. And once you collect all of the pieces, you get something or it does something. That's what I want to do. So it's like 7 or 8 they're not quests. They're just 7 or 8 places you have to go to and beat something or solve something to get a piece of something that all the pieces together form something. And it gives you, and you're able to do something with it. What? I don't know. Literally like an Oblivion quest, yeah. I didn't play Oblivion enough to know what that quest is. But I was watching an anime. Ooh, it's on Netflix. Eating in Dungeons, Food in Dungeons. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Delicious in Dungeon. Okay? Delicious in Dungeon. This is it's now on Netflix. Right? Delicious in Dungeon. You should watch this show. It's awesome. Okay? But in the latest episode, so they're in the dungeon. Exactly, Mario 64. But they're in this dungeon and they're like really hungry. And they're passing these paintings. And the paintings are kind of like distorted and swirly. And he's like, oh, I can go into the painting. So he ties a rope around himself because there's this painting with food on the table. He goes inside the painting and he starts eating all the food. And it's like he's like in another world. He's like, he can talk to the people in the painting. He can go outside and play. He can go beyond the frame of the painting, basically. And he went to like 4 or 5 paintings. And I was like, that would be I wonder if I can take a door mesh with all of the triggers on it, convert the mesh into a painting, make a scene, take a screenshot of the scene, make it look like a painting and use it as the texture. And then you can like click the painting and it would take you to that cell of the scene of the painting. And then I can have you do something in the scene and then exit back out. And then you can go into multiple paintings and you can build a collection of stuff that leads to the final destination of the quest, of whatever that would be. So maybe it's something like an Oblivion, definitely Mario 64, jumping into paintings. Okay, thank you, Brandy. I will look that up for Oblivion. Yes. A Kincaid painting, that would be fun to jump into. But yeah, so that was, but I just thought it would be cool to make a vampire castle, a vampire commune. But I want a big castle. I have one vision in my head. I only, like when I was thinking about it, like I had this vision. I don't know, 1200. So like if I was to, here's kind of like this vision that I saw, right? Like this is kind of like this room, right? And then actually, nah, it's even smaller than that, right? It's like way back there, like in the back. I'll just do something like this. Okay. And then here, it's like this. We'll do it even more narrow. Let's just do it more narrow. That's not even right. My perspective drawing is wrong. There we go. It's close. That's close perspective. Okay? Whatever. It doesn't matter. But you kind of have like this stage, maybe. Right? Like this stage up here. And then up here will be like this chair. Up here. Like I want a chair. Like a throne, right? And then I want like lava all through here. This is all lava, right? No sprinkler system, no fire extinguishers. And then I want like these windows, I guess, you know, with like light coming in. On like both sides, I don't know. And then, yeah, light. And I want like statues here. Big statues. Like those, gargoyles, right? And then maybe in the background we can do this big bay window back here. Big bay window. Not like the Star Wars window, but like the Star Wars Emperor's window. Or something. And then like here we can do chandeliers. Right? So it's like this throne room. Ooh, you know what would be better? Not chandeliers. Not chandeliers because we're getting light from the lava. This will be cages with people in them. People in the cages over the fucking lava. With the throne in the background. Your throne, by the way, because you are the vampire of this castle. So we're going to put people in these cages here. Over the fucking lava. Fuck that. Yeah. Right? And they're all alive. I want to see them squirming. People. Yeah. So it's kind of like when you get the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Oh, you can't even see my scene. Sorry. So here's what the scene looks like now. What you're going to get is people hanging from the ceiling, lava on the left and right side of this walkway, windows on the left and right, and in the back center. And then on either side of the chair in the back center is like the gargoyle statues or something. Oh, we need stairs. So stairs right here. Bing, stairs, like so. And maybe I'll make this walkway more wide or something. Who knows? Who knows? But it's kind of like when you get the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller type of setup, but it's like in like a cathedral type of room. Yeah, cathedral. So big arched ceiling. Big arched ceiling. Just like this. Okay? So it's got to be like real like cathedral church like. Maybe pillars and stuff. You know? Pipe organ. Vampires play pipe organs. Right? Yeah. And so when you come into your throne room, this is what it's like. But I think what would be also real cool. Yes, bruv. It will be compatible with JK. But then you also see like like they have like a room with like benches, benches for people to come in and listen to you talk, I guess. I don't know. Do you have preacher vampires or something? But you go in like all of the vampire layers have like church seating. So I don't know if I'll have that, but I'll probably definitely have a room where you can have that. But I want this kind of like be the throne room. So I imagined this and I was like, man, it'd be cool to make a vampire player home castle. Shit ton of storage, shit ton of like mannequins, all sorts of stuff. We'll do the 30 beds. I don't give a fuck. Make a community outside with like your blacksmith vampire and your fur trader vampire. Not like stores, but like market stalls. Like everything's like outdoor markety type of thing, but like medieval feeling. Like, where like inside the castle walls, you have like all the shops and shit set up. Something like that. Kind of like how Windhelm is, but not shitty like Windhelm. Yeah, that would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope, I think. You could make a whole thing around that. But then, yeah, have like spawn points, like random, like you'd make like 5 to 8 not trigger boxes, just spawn boxes, where you would set up like 10, 12 randomly generated enemies that would, at random, attack your castle. It's a Tuesday. Okay. Whatever, So that would be pretty cool. Kind of like how there's occasionally like road bandits. You never know when they're going to pop up or where. Kind of like that. And you need to like... That'd be pretty cool. But that would be a cool throne room right there. Lava on either side. People hanging in cages. Windows. Cathedral. Platform on the back with statues and shit. That would be fun to do. Lucy's like, now I need to see this mod happen. Starts with some concept art. And then we can go from there. Right? Anyway. I love all of you people. Thank you very much. We're going to see you Thursday night at 9 p.m. We might be playing Ghost of Tsushima, but if we're not, we're definitely playing Ghost of Tsushima on Friday. Every Friday, we will be doing our Let's Play with Ghost of Tsushima. I might do it on Thursdays. I might not. It depends on what you guys want. Right now, we're done. There are no mods being made. All the mods are done. All the mods are updated. Have to get Arena Markarth side uploaded. Anyway, thank you very much. I love you all. We'll talk to you on Thursday, 9 o'clock sharp. I'll be on the Discord till then. I want to say thank you to everybody. If you want to join us, join our members on YouTube. If you don't see your name on the membership card at the end of the stream, let me know and I'll get your name added. But join us there. You also get access to our membership room along with other cool perks. And I will talk to you all later. Good night. Thank you.